Good morning. Hi. Look at that. I learned something last night. I learned something I didn't know. Voice recognition works with whispering. Something about that seemed very unusual to me. But pretty cool too. Whispering. Well, here we go, loop-de-loo. That was my fun fact. How about that? So I've completely let my face go. I haven't shaved in over a week. So I'm starting to look pretty homeless looking. I ought not do that. I'll shave over the weekend. That's what I'll do. So I've got today and tomorrow, and then 4 days next week. I get 17 today, 12 tomorrow. That'd be 29. 17? Why did I say 17? 12, 14. 14 is reasonable. And then 12 tomorrow, that's 26. 26. Push it. To 63. Might be fine. It'll be just fine. You know, when you're making decisions and you've made your decision and you've put your 2 weeks notice, one of those for sure. One of those for sure is here's how they're getting around overtime. And it could happen as soon as I leave. Just crazy fast. Is the hot seating thing that I've mentioned. So instead of you having a desk that's yours and available to you basically 24/7, but technically only 5 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. I mean, they don't want you to work all day. But anyway, it's yours, you know? Not anymore. Once I leave, everybody's going to be on split shift, either 5 to 1:30 or 2 to 10:30. And what happens is, the only way you could possibly get overtime is if you go to somebody else's desk that just happens to not, in this case, probably closer to 50 people wanting to do that. Or that would have the opportunity to do that. Probably not all of them want overtime. There's a lot of people with less financial responsibilities. But once you've been making overtime for a long time, you get used to it and stuff, right? So anyway, forced. 40. It's like, yeah, about that, so that was a little warm acknowledgement. You guys got to look up We Will Worship is the name of the band. And trying to think my favorites. This I Know. Yeah, This I Know. And listen to some of their other. Look up some of their other music too. I went to bed at a decent hour. What did I afford myself? 5.5 hours? I gave myself 5.5 hours of sleep. It's fine. Like I said, goals. Goals. I've got goals. I'm getting that computer. I be getting that computer. And I searched every custom PC website I possibly could, and when it comes to all-inclusive, everything that they do, everything that's, the free shipping, and, well, not free, but close, pretty much free shipping, and then there was like a little charge that you could add for extra protection or whatever. It's like $11 or something, I don't know. But it's called Portatech. And I can't find a better price. And I've looked at all the different options, even doing it myself. I mean, it's not a too good to be true situation, but it's getting there. Alright, so belly is hungry. I just figured I'd let you know. But I'm gonna share my dream with you. Because this thing has happened twice now, and it accumulated in my dream. It wasn't as if I didn't. Very strange. So there are, just like any dream, there are pieces of dreams that are confusing and you don't quite have a grasp on, intangible, so to speak. But I'm going to do my best to explain what's going on from my perspective. And by the way, I've had people see my video live or like come out to hang out stuff at like 2 in the morning. It's only 4:46, guys. Where is everybody? Sleeping? Sleeping is for noobs. I'm kidding. I obviously slept last night. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So I was just going along, minding my own business, when all of this, like a padded envelope, but a big one. And when I say big one, I mean, think of your pillow and about half the size of your pillow, more than likely. Oh, good morning. Greta, good morning. I'm talking about a dream that I have had twice now. I'm going to share with you all the different, very weird elements of this dream. But by the way, thanks for your video. You look great. I don't know how to say that. And the way that you described yourself, Greta, just to give context as to why I say you look great. I thought you were half robot. I thought you were a cyborg based on the way that you described yourself. And then when I saw you, I was like, oh, look at that. She's just a nice lady. What's up? She's not half robot. So that's how my mind works. I'm pretty literal. And you had me imagining cyborg. It's all good. Not that there's anything wrong with being cyborg. But anyway, I'm just messing around. I'm gonna get back to the dream and try to read. Look around my area. Oh, hey, Best Answers. What's up? Greta, I got a job, a new one, and my last day at the credit union is July 5th. And what else? Anything else? No, I got a new job. It's a work from home, remote position job. Exactly like I dreamt of for so long. Very happy. Don't I sound happy? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got you, Greta. But just glad you're not a robot. I just think it's funny to say. But much love. It's all good. All right, let me finish up. Not finish up, just let me finish my story. So I got this package. I was trying to give you context for the size of this padded envelope. Think of your pillow, and then think half of that size. That's about how big this package was. About half the size of a pillow, padded envelope. Okay. So inside this envelope, there are multiple little kits, sealed, individually sealed little kits that mean and say different things. Try and give you the context. For some reason, this package I receive. However, this package is addressed not to me. This package is addressed to someone. There's vagueness to the dream, as you might be well aware of how dreams operate. You can't always put your finger on exactly what's going on here. But let me continue. The package is not addressed to me. It's addressed to someone that knows me or could know me. But somehow accidentally I receive the package, and therefore it gives me a special upper hand about what I reveal in what this package reveals about an agenda about me. Very interesting. The contents within this package are very interesting. Yeah, no more of the 360 miles a week on the road, but I'll be doing streaming. I'll be doing streaming regularly throughout the week, in the evenings, and possibly some morning. I might do some morning devotionals and stuff like that. It'll change, but I'm looking forward to it, obviously. All right. So I open this package up because I instantly know that by opening it up, I'm going to prevent part of my demise. this package means for ill will against me, and pro will for the powers that be in the government. This package is part of, not necessarily deep state, but it is it's like a 1984 type feeling going on. Just to give you some more context. I'll open it up. One of the things that I see in the package, again, this is a dream. This is my dream. One of the things that I see in the package is a, let me get some of the words, a culture test that I would put, this person that was supposed to get the package would get some portion of my DNA, saliva or something, and by using this package, they would be able to, or this specific element within the package, they could determine what chemicals were in my body, drugs, medicines, and other stuff. So there's one of those. And each one of these little elements within these packages have titles, like pharmaceutical analysis kit, or whatever. And they're, for some reason, within the dream, it's clear that this kit is about me, because it says there's a pamphlet. There's a pamphlet in this package, and it says a list with images, corresponding images, about me, violations I've had, but they're not gonna just come arrest me. This is like an intermediate technique and method to trap me and convict me of treason and all kinds of stuff against America. So one of the things on this pamphlet that stands out in my dream that I do remember for sure is a quote from me, and it says, "He has said freedom is a lie." And this pamphlet, it has this image of all these different, all the context of which they got my quotes in my dream is via YouTube and or blogs. So yeah. I shall continue. There was another little kit inside of this package of mouth drops, not for air freshening or mouth freshening, but for more analysis. So these were special, different types of drops that would change colors based on what I had been consuming. Little, those little kits that have 5 little containers of paint? They're 1 inch tall, and there's these little circular plastic lidded, so they looked a lot like that. And anyway, so that was another thing. And then there were probably 4 or 5 other items and kits inside of this package that were all meant to be used to surveil me or surveillance me or whatever, and catch me red-handed in an act against the country, the United States. And what happened last night in my dream was, this was the second time I've had this dream, and in my dream I instantly know that this is definitely serious, because I've now found 2 of these packages, both of which I'm not supposed to have, and in having them, like I said, it gave me the feeling that I could prevent some of the demise. So I was disposing of some of the elements within, but leaving the other elements to be found and used against me. But in my own understanding, they were less threatening against me than some of the other DNA robbing and invasive, so I destroyed some of the ones that were more invasive and left the ones that were more benign, and that is what happened. And I don't know where truly this package idea is coming from. I don't know where the idea of someone getting a package that's all about taking me down as an anti-patriot in a 1984 type fashion. I don't know where these thoughts and ideas are coming from exactly. I usually can break stuff down and understand connections between things that are going on in my life and paranoid dreams. But this one is unusual. Mostly because the kits, the imagery, the words, the programming, all of that, when I'm seeing it in my dream, is foreign. When I open the package up, everything inside of it feels like it's from the late 1970s. And I was born in 85. So it's not like I don't have a context for understanding what old stuff looks like. Obviously I do. It's just, further confusing. And I imagine it all has meaning, but I can't quite put my finger on it, and it's very strange. Why am I getting the package that was meant for somebody else, and it's all about me, and they would have had an opportunity to do me harm, but instead I circumvent it somehow and intercept is the right word. I intercept the thing that meant me harm. It's weird. Very weird. And when I say 1984, I mean it's it's all about Big Brother and that stuff. That's the mindset / context within my dream that's going on. That there's a Big Brother instead of like just the government, right? Oh yeah. I know about dreams. Yeah, I'm in Pensacola, Florida, if you want to look on a map. Here's what the sky looks like right now. Yeah, there you go. It's coming up. It's coming up. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I'll know that joke. Here. I'll see you later, Greta. Have a good one. Yeah. So it doesn't leave me feeling scared or any of that. It just leaves me going, So here's another element to this this dream. I'm not afraid of future tyrannical or present or future tyrannical government. I'm not afraid that I'm going to be thrown in a cage as a Christian or any of that. I am pretty confident that based on my lifestyle, I will just be perceived as the ignored gypsies. They don't cage the gypsies for other reasons, though. I don't know, but they don't perceive the gypsies as a threat, so they leave them alone, and the gypsies just go on doing their thing. Now, I'm not saying I'm a gypsy, but my migratory behavior, the vagrant life, you have less when you don't call a place home because you know where home is. It's another way to protect yourself and prepare for what they might try to take away from you, basically. Does that make sense? I'm sure that makes sense. So, anyway, yeehaw. I knew what this thing was at the rest stop that I drive by. I've talked about it before. It's like an 8-foot tall pipe or whatever with a nozzle at the end that sprays down the cars, but it's such a simple design and doesn't move. And you, if you get your car sprayed down, this side, the driver's side of the vehicle is completely untouched. I just don't even understand. It's like, I look over at it, I'm like, it looks like somebody's getting sprayed down by a garden hose. So it's not even really like a hardcore cleaning situation. It's not tall enough to reach the tops of tractor trailers or RVs. So I'm not understanding at all what the purpose of that spray thing is, but I see people using it all the time, and it's one of my curiosities in life that makes me feel a little Truman Show-ish, like my life is the Truman Show. That show, that movie messed with my mind, I think, more than any other movie ever. The Matrix, I was like, yeah, no. Why is the Truman Show more realistic to me? More believable? Is because it's non-technological. Well, there's technology involved, but believable technology. The Matrix is almost extra-dimensional. Almost. In a lot of ways, it just is. But anyway. Yeah, so that is a mystery to me. Whatever's going down at that rest stop back there, straight out of the rest stop. So I just don't get it. It's not at a convenient spot. It's on the off ramp or the on ramp or whatever. The on ramp to the highway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's another mystery. Every time I see a derelict vehicle on the side of the road, like, somebody's an abandoned car, they're coming back to get it or whatever, I'll see a white rag, a white t-shirt, or a white grocery bag rolled up, hanging out of the window. Now, I'm familiar with the white flag. That's supposed to mean I surrender. But if that's what they mean about their car, that's awkward to me. I surrender my car? I don't get it. I'm confused. But I have seen this since childhood. We're talking 20 plus years. I've seen this behavior of people putting white flags, white shirts, white things rolled up in their window, and I don't understand. I don't get it. And I've looked it up, Quora and all those different websites. I've looked for answers. None exist. It adds to the conspiracy. It adds to my paranoia that everything is just the Truman Show for me. But obviously I don't actually believe that, or my behavior would be a lot different. But, when you're low on sleep, anyway. Thoughts get kind of crazy sometimes, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at, if you think about it, really. Alright. Are they going to leave me one? They did not. They did? Did they not? They did not. You fool! You fool! How dare you think that you can take the spot that I wanted? I'll show you. I will show you. And I'll take the spot that I wanted. More than the spot you thought that I wanted. Yeah. Well, good morning, Intoxicating, and goodbye, because I'm leaving. But good to see you, bro. Hope life is good. I got the job. I've been hired. My last day at the company that I'm working at right now is next Friday, and I'll tell you more about it. We can text. And yeah, actually I want to talk to you about something else. Intoxicating. So, if you have time today, just text me if you can, and let me know if you have time today, because I'd like to talk to you about something. It's all good. It's good stuff. I wish all I went through was so innocuous. I don't even understand. Innocuous. Does that mean drunk? Or does that mean benign? I don't even know. Cool, man. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Read your Bibles, and I don't know what in the world you're talking about, best answers, but first and foremost, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength.